So coming to what is reflex arc. Reflex arc is nothing but the pathway that is followed by the nerve impulses during reflex action is what is called reflex arc. That is, when you are performing a reflex action, if you are removing your hand from a hot plate, where from the impulses are passing to the spinal cord, what is the pathway? That pathway is called reflex arc. See here in the diagram, I will show you. Suppose you are touching a hot pan with your hand. So in your hand, there will be what are called receptor cells. There will be what are called receptor cells. All sense organs we have learnt in 9th class that they will have receptor cells. So these receptor cells immediately will take up the stimulus of heat when you touch the hot pan. And that impulse will be passed like this through the efferent or the sensory neuron to the spinal cord. So the receptor cells are carrying the nerve impulses through the sensory neuron to the spinal cord. In spinal cord, there is what is called as interneuron. This interneuron basically will generate a quick response, and that response will be transmitted again back to the hand through the motor neuron, or it is called the efferent neuron. Through this, the response is quickly generated and it will be taken to the hand, in which there will be muscle which will be called the effector organ or the effector muscle. Your hand is called the effector organ or effector muscle, and immediately you will take off your hand. So this is how the pathway will go on during a reflex action. So hope you understood. Okay. So there are 5 components, as you can see: receptor cells, efferent or sensory neuron, you have the interneuron, you have the motor neuron, and the effector muscle are the 5 components of the reflex arc. So this is how reflex action is mediated through this pathway called as reflex arc.